So this is my next YouTube doll remodel because one of my subscribers said that my doll that I had in a recent haul looks like him. Not sure if I agree about that completely. His hair is parted on the wrong side, but I guess it's James from the Odd1sOut looking in a mirror. So here is my doll I'm remaking. Why don't I have any clothes on? Why? Because I have to paint your bottom. Would you rather be in this? No, I would never buy that at Goodwill. The shirt's not bad, but it's not really me. I know, I will put you in a different shirt. You've got orange all over you, so I had to have you bare so I can get the orange off. And your bottom needs repainted. The white needs repainted. So I'm going to repaint that. I'm going to repair your eyes. And since I'm doing this in the future, I'm going to repaint your eyes the wrong color. I'm going to paint them the color of the doll, not the color that your eyes should be. So he has orange stuff in his hair. I know that that will come out from the previous dolls. They are water-based markers. They're washable. They do come out fairly well. The face of the rare Disney doll that I bought this $25 doll lot for was completely orange, her face, and it all came off. So I'm okay with the fact that he's got orange in his belly button and everything because it's going to come off. I just want to dry him off so I can repaint his eyes the wrong color and forget to paint his hair. But I'm going to also repaint these couple little holes. I am using titanium white. It is the most popular color to use. Articulated, and he's great for remodels. He's articulated at the knees, ankles, elbows, but he doesn't bend so much as turn his elbows around, and at the head. And he is a Jack-specific doll, so of a band from 2008. I have yet to discover his type of doll. Doesn't matter, I'm remaking him anyway. But this could hold a paintbrush or a pen, and I am doing an artist. I picked this persona for the doll based on a suggestion from a subscriber. Shout out to you, Valcraves. She believed that he looked just like James from the Odd1sOut. He is actually the illustrator. He has been working on YouTube for around 9 years. He started when he was only 13 years old. And I'm trying to get an outfit that will fit this doll because it's not a Ken doll. That will fit his personality because he is a jeans and a t-shirt sort of person. He's young to have been working on YouTube for 9 years. It's crazy. So there you go. I may have to sew these because that Velcro is not the best. I'm going to be giving him shoes. His feet seem a little bigger than Ken, so I'm going to have to go through a lot of them before I find a pair that works. I tried about 4 pairs before I found sneakers that the shoes could be forced on. Now this t-shirt is okay, but I think I want to make him something custom that suits his personality better. I'm making him a cartoon shirt.
Someone would need me know when I'm sewing. She wants to be, not in the video, she just wants to be with me. You want to be with me? That's okay. You can hang out on my shoulder while I work. Yeah. What I do want to say about the shirt that I bought for Repainting, it has lots of things to choose from. I'm doing the Buzz Lightyear one just because there's a little bit of space at the top that I can do the pattern with, and there will be less piecing together, but I can do all of this.
The basic shape of a t-shirt is a square or rectangle with a half moon, half circle shape cut out for the neck, and then a little indentation for the arms to be attached as well.
She's nervous, and because she's nervous, she's always nervous. She's a little weird, but she's nervous. And I'm going to go put her on top of the couch instead of my shoulder because she's making it very hard to cut straight. But I love her. I love you. But you'll be more comfortable on the couch. I have to put a blanket down because it's leather and she's not actually allowed on it. No, you're not. You can only be on it when I'm on it with you. But I can see you. If you're bad, you'll lose couch privileges. I'll be good. So, here is the basic shape that you want for a shirt. I'm actually going, I don't know how well it will fit because I don't have any Velcro right now. I'll probably put a little V in the back so we can just fit it over his head. But that's the basic shape. And it's the basic shape that you want for the back when you're using Velcro and you want seam allowance. But you want that shape and then cut down the middle. I didn't press record while cutting this part out. I'm sorry. But I'm just cutting out the same shape. And you can just, and you should just use chalk. And I have the chalk. I just don't know where it is. Because I never know where anything is. I'm one of the most disorganized people in the world. I don't know how I ever make a video. Find anything. But there, the basic shape is cut out. Like I said, I may put in a V-neck just so we can put it over his head, but we'll see.
I'm going to sew good end to good end with the good end being on the inside. That's how you're supposed to sew. And I'm just doing the main seams at first, and then I'm going to see if I want to do the rest of it. And the rest of it would be not sleeves, because I'm a collar and a little trim. I'm going to see how it looks on him. And I did use his arm to make sure the arms were right. So I think it's not fitting great. It does look good on him. He does wear a lot of cartoon shirts that he buys at Goodwill, which is good because this shirt was bought at a thrift store that I'm sewing together, and these pants and shoes were bought at a yard sale, so they all work. But I am going to sew in a collar and a trim at the bottom, and you'll see what that looks like very soon. Here is the completed shirt. This is the back of it. I ended up doing trim all the way around. I did piece more together than I wanted to, just because I wanted a more complete and finished look. And here is the part where it pulls over his head. I really like this, so it will just pull over his head. And after doing the part that will pull over his head, I also put in a collar, because it was still too unfinished. It looked like it was pulling a little. The collar's a little thick. I like the trim better than the collar. I should have made the collar about half the size. But altogether, it's actually pretty good for my first attempt at a doll t-shirt. This is all the paint I mixed together, all browns, oranges, black, and white, to make the custom color that is about James's hair color. His hair color is a dark blonde to a very light brown, more with the brown tones because it matches his eyes, which are also light brown. I do finger painting, and then but that doesn't work very well, and I tried to do the toothpick. The toothpick's not going well. That is what I use for the eyes because it's a fine point, and it works very well with painting eyes, but not when you have to paint a large area. So I'm grabbing a paintbrush, and I am going to complete this look for James. I want to cover up most of the blonde. If a little blonde shines through, that's okay, because everyone has highlights and lowlights naturally. His hair is parted on the wrong side to be James in real life, but I'm not going to do anything about that, because to do something about that, you would have to shave down the plastic, make your own plastic, reshape it, reshape the hot melted plastic, and that is how you fix something like that, and then paint it. So, no. It's James is looking in a mirror, and I'm redoing his eyes, not realizing I had paint still on my fingers from finger painting, and that I just gave him a massive injury on his neck. Oh well. It is hard sometimes to do the light mark, and I'm just trying to get his eyes even and to look the same on both sides. And handy wipes, Clorox wipes, they're the best thing for this type of work, this painting work, because you can just grab it and wipe it down when you notice that you've made a mistake. Well, this is James from the Odd1sOut. His hair is now much darker because his hair is a light brown color and his eyes are light brown, so I repainted those as well. I mistakenly repaired his blue eyes, which was a waste of my time because his eyes are brown. I watched the cartoon, but he does not appear in his cartoons very often, and this is the animator that I was doing, not. But he's an artist, so there you go. He can hold a paintbrush. So, ha ha ha, I'm completed. I am so awesome. I can draw and paint still. Hey, let's talk about that. Let's talk about what? This is my video, not yours. Ryan. We don't want to be Ryan and Ken. We want to be your next redo. You are not good mythical more. And besides, Rhett loses his head. What? His head? I'm leaving. Oh, wait. No. It's Link who loses his head. Because I have a head picked out for Link. Let's not talk about that. I'm leaving too. Good, because this is my video. I'm James from the Odd1sOut. Watch my cartoon. It's awesome. I think the dog came out well. He does have a similar nose, lips, chin, and ears. And I think the repainting of the hair and eyes went pretty well. And he's now wearing a cartoon shirt, so I think it's a good approximation from an already store-bought doll from 10 years ago, which means James was only 12 when this doll came out. Weird. If you want a shout out like I'm giving to Val Creates, give me some more ideas for someone that you would like to see as a doll.